All right, I'll cover this. So, here's Cori Bush, according to reports, and I will read these reports very soon, advocating for public ownership of utilities. As we know, again, I just read a story about how ERCOT and Texas's Energy Commission decided to just cut power because they wanted to save a couple bucks, because they knew that the freezing weather conditions would make them have to spend more and have to lose a couple of their profits, right? And so what they decided to do was, basically enact a genocide on the poor in their state. So, with that information, let's read. This is from Newsweek. Democratic Representative Cori Bush called for deprivatized utilities on Wednesday, arguing that basic services such as electricity need to be public goods. I've had to make decisions about keeping food on the table or paying the electric bill. So many families are having to decide about whether to go hungry or without heat, the Missouri Congresswoman wrote on Twitter Wednesday morning. Corporations shouldn't be allowed to profit off of our suffering. Utilities need to be public goods. So you can see there's the tweet. In a subsequent post, my apologies, shared to the social platform, Bush cited healthcare, housing, food, and clean water, in addition to utilities like power and internet access, as fundamental goods and services that must be guaranteed to all. Let's get it. Healthcare, housing, food, clean water, electricity, and internet. These are basic necessities and must be guaranteed to all, she said. Beautiful, beautiful. The representative's tweets come as millions of Texas residents remain without power after severe storm weather shed light on deep-rooted infrastructure issues and a statewide electricity market that favors revenue ahead of durability. On Monday, the Public Utility Commission of Texas ordered the state's primary grid operators to increase energy prices to customers, directing an adjustment that would more accurately reflect the scarcity conditions in the market, given the current demand for working electricity exceeds available supply, blah, blah, blah. As you can see, these people are just lying to you. They're trying to kill you. And I'm glad that people like Cori Bush are actually out there saying, hey, you don't deserve to die because the weather's a little bit cold. Right? That's not a death sentence. Right? Having the weather be 0 degrees is it should not be a death sentence. In the year 2021, right? This isn't the year, 13,619 BC. This is 2021. And people are dying of cold weather? Right? Come on. It's ridiculous. And I covered the story yesterday of there being bread lines out the wazoo in grocery stores. Why is that? What is going on in this country? It is not a failure of imagination. It is not a failure of technology. It is not a failure of possibility. It is a failure of policy. It is a failure of the business elites, the people that are in charge of this world. They don't care if you live or die. All they care about is their bottom line and making some extra cash. And that's why these incentives, the incentivization structure of capitalism needs to be eradicated. No one should be able to profit off of someone else having food or water. It's ridiculous. Disgusting. Thank you for linking that to me, though.